Good morning and welcome, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, any of the above. Anyway, this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a personal growth reading. We'll take a look at blocks, um, fears, obstacles, and such. I already shuffled the cards and I did pull out the blocks already. And then I got interrupted, so I stopped the video completely. So that's why I'm not reshuffling. I'm going to keep it as it was. Um, Keep in mind this reading may or may not resonate, but either way, take a look at your other placements, because this kind of reading just gives you, information, and I don't know, they're kind of helpful or they're eye opening. So I've already gotten started. I've pulled the blocks, which is Six of Swords and Ten of Swords, fears or obstacles, Five of Pentacles, and Page of Wands, strengths, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, what you don't see, Four of Wands, Death, Unexpected, Five of Cups, Challenge, Three of Cups, and where does this lead? King of Pentacles. So when I'm reading with this deck, I go between pentacles and coins. So, because they say coins on the cards, but I'm used to using the word pentacles. Advice. And Nine of Cups is at the bottom of your deck. So I worry when I see this in this kind of reading, because it makes me feel like there's a feeling of kind of not hopelessness, but almost, because it's the Nine of Cups and not the Star. The Nine of Cups is about our wishes and our dreams and our desires and what we're really looking for and looking after. So this kind of energy to me says, you know, um, that there's something here that you are really, really wanting, that you're you're worried you don't know how to get it. I feel like it's more like you don't know how. You don't feel like you can, but there's a piece of me that says you don't know how. It's like you feel like you may have tried everything and nothing's working. And because I feel that way too, because of the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords, your blocks are like, you need to move towards something better, but you don't know how to get there. And then the Ten of Swords is an ending, right? And I don't think it's like, the block isn't that I feel like you need to end something. It's, well, yes, in a way, it's a way of thinking that you need to end, because the block is also moving forward. So I think what's happening here, because of the desires that you're unable to reach, and this might not be exactly the same for everybody, but I feel like it's, you kind of need to change the way you're thinking about it. Maybe the goal that you have set, this being the Six of Swords, is not exactly what you need, like, but you're kind of stuck on that, and you can't think of it any other way. So, like, maybe you're thinking you need to, I don't know, get another job, but that's not necessarily the answer. Or you feel like you need to, move, but that's not necessarily the answer. So it's not necessarily not the answer, but the idea here is to broaden how you're looking at your goals and your true desires and what's really important to you. I feel like this is probably something you've been doing for a while. We've got the Five of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. This is in your obstacles and fears. I feel like there is a part of you that feels like you're kind of hidden away from everybody, almost like you're alone. I don't think this is an action or anything. I feel like it's just a feeling. It's almost like you don't know how to get out of this rut. It's the obstacle. You don't know how to get out of this feeling, kind of on a desert island feeling. That's what I'm feeling. And the Page of Wands is, it to me, it's like um, enveloping, I think that's the right word, your passions into the right direction, or directing those passions correctly. I feel like you need to, there is a obstacle of these passions, because I feel like there's something missing here in what you really, really want and what would really make you, yes, I got this, I got all of the things. And I think that's what's kind of holding you back too. You're not recognizing what would truly bring passion into your life, Yeah, Page of Pentacles and Seven of Cups are in your strength. So this is cool, and I like this because it says that you're willing to put in the work. Your strength is you are willing to put in the work. You do put in the work. The Seven of Cups to me is, there are all kinds of different choices you have to reach your dreams or reach where you want to be, or where you want to go. You've got choices all around you. And I feel like that's really important energy. And I feel like, you need to grab hold of all those choices, look at and daydream and think about it. And that's your strength, man. You have vision. I feel like you absolutely have the vision, but you're stuck. And again, it's because there's something that you're not opening up to, or an idea just can't get out of your head. Like, you can't get an idea out of your head that this is the direction I want to go in, but maybe that's not the right direction, because you keep stumbling and you keep stumbling and you keep stumbling. And it's like, okay, well, maybe I need to change direction. Maybe I need to change my goal. And maybe it's the goal that's not working, not me that's not working. Instead of being hard on yourself. What you don't see is the Four of Wands with the Death. I think there is definitely some kind of transformation and change coming in here. I do feel like there is a celebration of some sort, whether it's you talking to a person or coming to a realization, probably via a conversation. And I feel like I don't feel like this is a celebration as much as it is a conversation. And I feel like that conversation is what helps you move forward and move up and move on. Yeah, I do. And you don't see that right now. I feel like there is something probably happening where you are transforming a piece of you, a piece of your life. This is going to help you though, because the whole thing is, where's your goal? Do you have the right goal even set, right? So keep that in mind. The Five of Cups is in the unexpected. There is something here about you focusing on what you don't have. And I feel like because it's unexpected, I feel like you kind of have an aha moment of going, oh, like I'm focusing on the wrong thing. And that's another thing I'm getting here with all of this energy, is that you're focusing on the wrong thing. I mean, you are. And I do believe that it comes in unexpectedly. I don't feel like this is you being depressed as much as it is realizing that you're only focusing on one thing, and you need to change up that focus a little bit. Your challenge is the Three of Cups. Well, this is the Chariot. The Chariot is your challenge. I feel like there's something in here about a move, travel, something where feel like you need to move or travel or move forward, or get on the victory train, or something here that's challenging you. And the energy is what's challenging you. And it's because of the whole confusion about where you really want to be, right? You think you have one area, but you're struggling getting there. So is it the right place for you to go? Or even if it is eventually, should you have a smaller goal at first? Instead of like shooting for the stars, not that you shouldn't shoot for the stars, I'm not saying that, but see the first level to get to those stars. Because sometimes when we're shooting for the stars and it takes a long time to get there, we lose enthusiasm, we lose hope, we lose all of those things. And that becomes the problem. So where does this lead? It leads to the King of Coins. I feel like where this all leads for you as soon as you work through this energy is leveling up. But I feel like it's like this real stable feeling. Okay, so there's something here that's going to bring stability into you. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like it is. I feel like it's going to bring, you know, yeah, I do. It feels like there's something here. This could be a person that kind of where this leads is someone that will help you, kind of help you find your way, um, help you with goals for some reason. Who, if it is another person, it's definitely someone that has resources. If it's not money, it's knowledge, it's maturity, it's, but I do feel like this energy says that you are definitely going in the right direction and you will find some stability with all of this other energy that's happening here. What bothers me anytime I see the Nine of Cups as the bottom of the deck, or and or as a struggle, and same with the Star, is that in these readings it feels like there's this loss of hope. And when we get that, the reason why we have loss of hope is because we're not getting those desires, but maybe we're shooting for it incorrectly or the wrong thing. And that's where you kind of have to change things up a little bit. The Page of Cups comes in as your advice. First off, the most important thing with this card in advice, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. These, anytime we have goals, or anytime we're stuck in a rut, or anytime we feel like we're not reaching them, or we tend to be really, really hard on ourselves and get frustrated with ourselves. Like, you're not doing this right. You're not going in the right direction. But I feel like it's very important that you really be kind to yourself. And that's it. Like, no more. Be kind to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Give yourself some loving, like, really, that's really important. And I think it came up that way because it is very important. Anything else our Cancers need to know? Tower. I feel like what this is saying, there is going to be some kind of change coming into your life soon. I think it's look for that change. Changes can be hard. It doesn't necessarily mean this is going to be this great grand change, but what it is a change that needs to happen. The Tower is all about that. The Tower is about changes that come into our life because we're not doing something that we need to do. So keep that in mind. This Tower change is something that needs to happen. And yeah, so there you have it, Cancer. Please let me know. Give me a comment. Please hit the like button too, because it really does help me, and I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day.